Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm starting with this like weird, interesting angle because I wanted to first show you my shirt. It goes perfectly with the Depressed Gals Guide to getting things done, which is taking care of yourself is productive. It's wildly cute. It is wildly too big for me, but it's the only one at this little shop at a craft fair. I did do a reel with the shirt. I loved it so much and tagged the creator. So go check that out on Instagram if you're interested. Otherwise, let's get into the video. So I just want to start off by saying that this is my guide. And I don't necessarily, as you may know, give advice on this channel because there are so many different ways to go about things that I feel like I'd be playing favorites and I don't want to do that. But these may also happen to work for you. So consider them 7 tips. I will say these are tips for when I'm still functioning relatively well. When I'm in like a low grade state of depression, not necessarily when I'm all the way down. So I will make that distinction. Also, just a reminder, you're not measured by how much or by what you do. You are more than that. You are multitudes. The first things first, which is I have separate categories for different things that I do. For example, I'd have a different method for work than I have for personal. And I'm sorry to say this to my dude therapist because he's the one who told me I'm only allowed to have like 1 notebook instead of 12 and everything should be in one place so that I can find it well and finish things. But that's not the case. It's in 2 different places now, but I think I made it make sense. So working, I use paper. Personal, I use my phone. Okay, the second thing I have in my guide is that the dated planners just aren't going to do it. Ugh. We've got planner people shaking in their boots. I'm talking the ones with the actual days of the year and you have to get a new one each year. What I need is undated planners because I look at things, I found that it's best for me to look at things in a week. What can I get done in the week versus what am I going to do today? Because what if I don't do it today? Then I feel bad about myself. And OCPD and stuff like that. So these undated planners give you a place where you can write whatever date it is in a long list, and it can be for the week of something, it can be for a day if you need to do a day, but it allows really flexible scheduling and allows it to be easier on yourself. Be really, really intentional about putting timestamps and deadlines on different items. So 2 things. First of all, do that because it'll help you get it done. Research actually shows that when you say when you're going to do it, there's a better chance of you actually doing it. And 2, make them realistic. I'm not going to get into SMART goals. I'm annoyed by the amount of times people talk about SMART goals. But you should write only realistic dates. If it doesn't need to be done this week, don't put the deadline as this week. In fact, don't even put that on your list. That should go on a different list. It probably doesn't need, you don't need to clean your bathroom today. Instead, oh, you're going to have some time tomorrow that you're carving out. Then write tomorrow. Then write when you're going to do it tomorrow. All right. So I am going to show you the reminders widget on my phone, which I use my phone to record these videos. So I'm going to show you. This is the reminders app, and I just made it into a widget, and I I had it called Life Management, and it shows a few of them at a time on my home screen. It's on my second page, not my first. This is not a shaming technique. This is to remind me of things. And it's for when I get bored, perhaps, and want to look at a list, I'll go and do that. If it becomes a shaming technique for you, get rid of this for sure. It does not need to go in your Depressed Gals Guide. So next thing I have, which rolls right into that reminders widget, is a weekly reset list. So I got this from Michelle B on YouTube, who I love her videos. This video is like just overall inspired by her, actually, because I just watch her video and I watch them like more than once. It's super odd, but I do it. And I just like put it on the background, just like listen to her and her accent. My weekly reset has things like that I do each weekend. So like refilling my pill containers so I can take all of my necessary medications every single day of the week, watering my plants, filling out my expenses on my spreadsheet to see where I am on my budget, things like that. And then the app is nice because you can just uncheck and recheck back and forth, back and forth. The next thing I have is please understand that projects that you're working on are not tasks. So there should never be a project you're working, the project title in your undated planner, because it's always going to be there then, pretty much. It's going to be there for a very long period of time. It's going to lower your self-esteem because you're not crossing it off ever, and that's because it's a project and not a task. So no projects on your task list, please. And then finally, things should truly be as easy as possible. Truly, you should set yourself up for success at all times, especially with things that you find that there's resistance, which Michelle B talks about on her channel a lot, resistance. If you have a serious problem putting clothes in the hamper, move the hamper to where you remove your clothes. If that's in the bathroom and it means there's less space in the bathroom, it looks less nice in the bathroom, so what? Your clothes are getting in the hamper. And if you hate doing the dishes and they just pile all up, and you know that because they're nice dishes, you're supposed to do them by hand, just put them in a dishwasher. There's this thing on Facebook that's like, run the dishwasher twice if you need to. These simple and small changes can really have great effects on taking care of yourself and being productive and getting things done when depressed or feeling like you're unable to do really anything at all. Just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. I will be back with another video at a point in my life. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to hang out with me again, then you should subscribe. All right, thanks guys. And I'm out. Bye.